I really just went into the competition with not a lot of pressure on me. I didn't feel too nervous or anything because I wasn't one of those top 3 guys. The pressure was on them. So I just went in, I just wanted to give my best effort, and it just happened to be my day.
Former Bison thrower Peyton Otterdahl is preparing to make the trip to Tokyo this month, where he will represent Team USA at the Olympic Games. Otterdahl finished 3rd in the shot put at the U.S. team trials, throwing 21.92 meters, a lifetime best to qualify. In the weeks between, he continues to work with his sights set on medaling in Tokyo. Weeks away from the Olympic Games, the work continues for Peyton Otterdahl.
So my goal is to try to finish here, keep going over here, 2 rotational in the finish.
All alone at the NDSU facilities, Otterdahl is training a lot like he had to over the last year.
It was pretty hard going through COVID because I wasn't able to train at the university. I didn't have the weight room access. I didn't have the training partners.
But he wouldn't get any sympathy from his competitors, and he didn't get much from his coach either.
When you're competing at this level, everybody's great. Everybody has greatness within them, so you have to figure out what else can you do to edge out those ones.
He spent his time at Cheney Middle School, holding on to the hope the Olympic Games just might maybe still happen.
Luckily it was postponed instead of outright canceled, so it kind of kept a little bit of hope in all our hearts.
Hope and a longtime dream created the perfect motivation.
I knew that I had to work incredibly hard for it because it's just one of the hardest teams to make in the world is Team USA. I always kept that in the back of my mind, like there is an end goal in sight here and I just have to keep working to it.
And it's not always about how great you are on your best day, it's how great are you on your worst day. And that was kind of the COVID year kind of tested that.
Otterdahl is a perfect testament to the payoff of perseverance, heading to the Olympic Games with a real opportunity to medal.
You're there for business. You're there to medal. Now that's a lot of pressure, yes, but also realize you're there, you made it from the U.S. team. The U.S. team is the best throwing squad in the world. And what it took to make the Olympic team is greater than what it's ever taken to medal at the Olympics.
Going into the Olympics with the same mindset I had going into the trials. I'm not one of the top guys there, but I'm still going to be trying to take home a medal as best I can.
Despite the self-motivation and dedication that's taken him this far, Otterdahl says he's at his best with his coach by his side. And with COVID restrictions ramping up in Japan and affecting so much of these summer games, he says he's thankful St. Clair will be by his side. And you can bet it means as much to one as it does the other.
There's very few times that I get really emotional at track meets. I can think of 3 times in my career, and 2 have been with Peyton. This one's special.
Otterdahl is the 7th former NDSU athlete to compete in the Summer Olympic Games and the school's first in men's track and field. The shot put is scheduled for August 3rd through the 5th in Tokyo. You can watch it on KVLY.